Yo, what's good?
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Instant Replay. 3 more games left in the season, fellas. This shit's coming to a close really fast.
The whole season's been a blur.
Yeah, it has. And we've had, every game was on schedule this week. So there's that we can look forward to for the playoffs. Hopefully we don't have to deal with none of those shenanigans. Dude, how would they do that?
Oh, they're all getting vaccinated quick.
Yeah.
Because they already talked about like the baseball. They're all gonna get vaccinated. Baseball players too.
Yeah, dude, that'd be. Dude, do you imagine a team having to shut it down round 2 of the playoffs? You'd be like, yo, how do you do that? So how you guys doing, man? How's the week going?
Great.
Busy.
like the NFL season? Yes. Very, very busy. So
listen, man. There's only how many more days till Christmas?
What's it? Is it 15? 10. Yeah,
9
10 days.
9.
Well,
10,
yeah, pretty
9.
much 9. Yeah. It's close.
Yeah, this is my busiest time of year, so
let's just jump right in, man. It had an incredible game last night. We'll get to that. I actually watched that entire thing, which is, let's see. And here we go. Scores from last week. Yo, first game Thursday night. You guys take it away, man.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm out.
Well,
No, go ahead.
All I have to say is the words and opinions that are expressed on AC Universe are not the opinions and expressions of AC Universe. They only just Sloan's opinions. Boom! I'm done.
A mediocre football team lost to a very good team, a very well-rounded team with a good defense and a good quarterback that has good wide receivers, and they play well together. The game plan that they had was good. Second game on the road for us.
In a row.
In a row, yeah. But it shouldn't have been too bad because the Rams are actually coming back from a road game. They were coming back home. Yeah. So we didn't have to go anywhere. They were actually almost like the road team coming back home, though. But, yeah, man, it was really, it's just a bad game. It was a bad game for the Patriots all around.
Offensive struggles. I mean, how many years has it been that we say that the Patriots struggle scoring? They couldn't score 24 points.
Yeah.
They scored 3 points. 3 points.
How many times did you get down to the red zone? Did you see how many times you got down to the red zone? A ton of times. 5, 6. And we only come away with 3 points? That's ridiculous.
When you look at the Patriots team, man, there's no team speed. They showed their age, and that's pretty much it. This team is in a rebuild year.
Well, when you say they show their age, what do you mean by how young the wide receivers are, or how old the O-line is, or what?
They look slow on defense. And there's no team speed. Who do they have?
We don't have an edge rusher.
Who do they have that can take the top off of defense? No one. And then you got a inconsistent quarterback that is a glorified running back. You got that. So I mean, oh man, chat room goons, you getting started early. I can't believe it. I'm trying to get in a holiday spirit and keep the criticism at a minimum.
He's right. They are garbage right now.
Yep.
Hey,
and he texted me during the game too.
Did he for real?
He messaged me on Instagram, and he said take that L. And I said it's hard to watch. It was, man. It was hard to watch. It was a piss poor game that they played, and
I didn't get
a trash team right there. And Cam is a trash quarterback. I tried, man. I tried to like him, but he was just his decision making, holding on to the ball, and we ran the ball 6 times in a row. I think we were within 6 or 7 yards of the goal.
Man,
We ran it 6 times in a row. I mean, we have James White. Mm-hmm. Can you just throw a little toss out to him on the side?
A little swing route.
Just try it. Try something else. Don't run it 6 times in a row. And 3 of those runs, I think, were Cam.
Yo, and he's so bad at running the damn ball, right? Like up the middle, going up the middle, try to run through the line. Yeah. Don't do it. Yeah. You look so bad.
Yep.
Yeah. He started off the season fucking fabulous, and I think that since that COVID where he had to miss again,
since he had that bug, man, that takes a lot out.
What
of
up,
you.
Dawson?
What's up there, boy?
Well, thanks for the fire icon again. The fire.
Yeah. The thumbnail's fire. Yeah.
Love it.
But they were killed on the ground. They didn't even have to go to the air. Jared Goff didn't have to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Akers did it all.
So what do you think? You think Belichick got out coached and just got out talented?
No. He got out. They have more talent than we do. That's just it.
Yep.
Yeah. They just have more talent than we do, and there's not much you could do with it. That's what we had to work with. So,
getting that W next year.
So who you think they're gonna lose the rest of the game so they can get the boy from Clemson? So they can get Trevor Lawrence.
We wouldn't be able to do it.
Nah, yeah.
I think Bill's gonna go hard at trying to find a good wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's gonna try
a good edge rusher.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna try to go for Carson Wentz. That's what I think he's gonna do.
PJ's really hung up on that Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz gonna get gone though. He got to get gone. He got to be like old Chinese.
Yeah. We'll get to that when we get because that's yeah.
I'd rather not see Carson Wentz, but I mean it's still better than Cam, but not this year.
He's not a bad. Next year. Look. Let me tell you something. In defense of Carson Wentz is not a bad quarterback. You got to understand the Philadelphia man. It just sometimes it ran its course, man. You pay. It's hard to let him go. What is he against the cap? About 36-40 million, something like that.
He'll be 30 million.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's hitting the cap hard.
Yeah, man. So it's going to be a very long Christmas for some people, man.
I just don't want another reclamation project. You know what I mean? I don't want another guy. I don't want just another guy. I want the next guy. I don't think Carson Wentz is that.
You know what your problem is, Jonathan? You jokers have just been spoiled going to Super Bowl.
That's not my problem. I've seen Carson Wentz play. That's my problem.
This quarterback now he went down to the other team.
My problem is Carson Wentz.
And now y'all all upset, act like
come on. You owe me a little bit more credit than that, Sloan. Come on.
Yeah, man. See, you gotta look at this whole thing with the New England and Tom Brady. It's like a marriage with South. One person in marriage got the new husband and looking good and living a rich life, and the other husband sitting at home eating TV dinners and watching 3 channels and no cable. That's what the New England like.
Hey, and that run defense is horrible too. So they can't even do that. They can't even stop the run. They were running all over us. These little scampers of like 20 yards were just killing us.
Yeah, holdouts.
What up, Rail? What's good? He said, "Sloan, you."
Don't be telling them that. Don't be telling them that.
Don't be telling me what? Don't be telling me what?
He said, "Sloan, you're so right."
Man, here's the deal, though, chat room goon. You can't go wrong when you listen to Sloan. That's all it is. That's the bottom line.
Come on, man. All right, next game. We're gonna hit up Broncos, Panthers. I mean, there's not much to say about this one. Drew Lock did have career high in touchdown passes in the game. He played really well, but this is one of those. Neither one of these teams are going to be in the playoffs, so the game still got to be played. So y'all got any extra thoughts on that one, or? Just a battle for draft pick position. That's all that game. Oh, yeah. Hey, the team. You know what I always said. Those teams that ain't making the playoffs. These are the draft pick bowls for them. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but it's opposite though. Don't they have to try to lose to get a better pick? So I mean, they should make teams that are eliminated from the playoffs. They should reverse their. They should reverse it.
Dude, hey, Jonathan, that's a good idea. Honestly,
some teams are playing for draft position. Some teams are playing for job security because these last couple games are going to be nothing but just the U-Haul games. Everybody got the U-Haul.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna
So
be too many.
the players actually play hard. Yeah.
Everybody got coronas.
And some of the coaches too. Some of the coaches might be packing up too, so they're about those boys to still play hard.
Packing up them U-Haul, yeah.
Yeah, well, some of the coaches we already predict that was leaving.
Mm-hmm. All right, next game, Texans Bears. Texans.
I agree, Rel.
What do you say?
But I would tell you guys this: any coach that got any brains would take that Texan job. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Texans got some talent, man. You know, you got a quarterback like Watson that's still there, and man, they need a few plugs that they got rid of because the way that New England guy. I'm sorry, but anyway, he messed everything up.
Dawson says
they got a good chance to have a really decent team.
Take the last 4 teams in the league and do a 2-round playoff for the number one.
I like that. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that's something.
Good.
Yeah. That would work. Because
and it will give the NFL. It will give the NFL some more stuff to get the money from.
Yeah.
More games.
You know who's not going to go for that?
No.
The old NFLPA.
Yeah.
Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. The boys try to make the rules fair so everybody can get a fair cut out of the deal. That's what that's all about.
All right, Texans Bears, not really much here. Bears dominated the game. I don't think they only scored 3 points in the second half though. But the people on the train, Matt Nagy is re-clicked with Mitch
Trubisky.
Yeah, they came up against a Texans team who was obviously they hadn't been the Texans we remember over the past few seasons. This season, so yeah, they just came up in there and got them some played really well, got them a victory over a struggling Texas team who was without like any offense besides Deshaun Watson. So there's that. Next,
maybe Trubisky's learning something because you know what he hasn't been doing the last couple games where they've been
throwing picks,
playing pretty decent.
Yeah,
0 interceptions.
Yeah. Look at his passer rating from between him. Who was it? Who they show that graphic on? It was him.
Well, his
Patrick Mahomes and.
Yes, they
big
are.
court. I think from freaking the Bills.
Allen.
Allen.
Yeah,
Josh Allen.
They showed the QB rating and the QBR, and he has a way better QB rating within the last 2 games or 3 games. Or
Jack, he ought to be your hero of the week. The dude's fire. So I don't know what to say about Justin
Best kicker in the league.
Yeah, Texans didn't have full work. No, they did. The only thing they had on offense to work with was Deshaun Watson, and as you could see from that, he cannot do that by himself.
Basketball. See, basketball, you can take LeBron James and put any 4 clowns with him and still win the championship. So I mean, you can't. Football is a collective. It's like a real collective group.
Yeah, So. It's the best. It's a team sport.
Truly,
in any stretch of the imagination, football is a team sport.
Absolutely.
And on top of that, football, the coaches are just as important as the players.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And baseball, it's the pitcher. You got a good pitcher, hell, you beat anybody. So
good rotation. Yeah.
Yep.
So Cowboys Bengals is the next game. Cowboys obviously dominated. Bengals haven't looked the same ever since they lost their boy to that horrific knee injury a few games ago. So and the Cowboys
offensive line. They should have cut everybody on the offensive line that day that happened. Then the owner, the coach should get fired too. Putting that boy back there behind that damn offensive line, throwing the ball that many times. Think about it, man. They should have been running the ball more than throwing it. Man, you're throwing the ball 45, 50 times with a rookie, with a patch-up offensive line like that.
So
like I said, they're gonna get that boy killed.
Yeah. True. So what you're saying about Cincinnati coach is
that man should be arrested immediately.
He shouldn't go under witness protection.
Don't throw him up there again. Don't throw him up there again. Sloan don't like him. Remember?
Oh, so Stephen
Sloan don't like him. I don't want to hear nothing from Stephen A. Smith.
He had some good ones today too. Yeah. So Cowboys Bengals. This game. I mean, both these are also teams that aren't making the playoffs. So, but Cowboys dominated.
I take Matthew Stafford to the Pats, Jack. I take Matt Stafford.
100% right now.
I take him over
Matthew
Wentz,
Stafford.
that's for sure.
What'd he say? Matthew Stafford? Oh, yeah. Yo, Stafford is fire. I've said that, and I see him twice a year, and he's
tough. Woof.
Yeah, he's gotten the best of us several times. Matthew Stafford is fire. I can't take anything from him.
Matthew Stafford is a great quarterback. Let me ask you guys this question, and since you want to talk about Matthew Stafford to the Pats. Give me 2 defining games of Matthew Stafford's career since he's been at Detroit. Give me 2 defining games he's had.
Well, one time on Thanksgiving, he clapped us
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
It was like 40-17 or something. Yeah, I'll tell you that one right now.
Now that's a blowout. I'm talking about a game where he really solidified his superstardom.
He don't have a team around him to win the games. He plays hard and tough, but his team they always win. They always fall short. That's the problem. And it's a lot to do with coaching too, though. With that,
well, I will say this: for a guy with the arm talent that he has the size, everything. He just happened to be with the wrong team. You remember several weeks ago I said what makes a quarterback a superstar is where he get drafted.
Oh, when he has though.
When you get drafted with the top 5 picks in a team, you actually going to probably one of the worst organizations, a horrible GM, a new coach, and a new offensive coordinator. You screwed from the start. Do you think Joe Burrow gonna pull Cincinnati Bengals out of the abyss? Hell no, because he has nothing around him. By the time see, when you got poor ownership, what I always say, you got to have great ownership, hands off, write the check, sit your ass down. You got to have a great GM that can work along with the head coach and be on the same page for the evaluate talent. Then you got to have a franchise quarter. You got to have the right quarterback for the right system.
Yep.
Then you got to have a hell of a defense to back you up to help you win that championship. That's real talk.
Yeah, the exception to that would be Kansas City. They don't need a great defense. They're just ridiculous. All right, so
they got exposed this weekend when they played Miami. I don't care what y'all say.
They did, but
yes,
they still
they
clapped.
Well, we'll talk about it here.
We'll talk about it. Yeah. All right, so next game, Packers Lions. We went in there and did what we had to do. Defenses, I'll still call them trash, even though they're able to. They make a couple key stops a game. I'll give them that. Which is, if your offense is clicking like ours is, you just need to make a couple key stops.
You got another good tight end, man. That is fire. That Tunyon, dude. That's another blocking tight end. Dude can block, and he blocked one guy into 2 other guys right on the line, and they all fell like dominoes.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, we talked about him a few weeks ago where I had to agree with Jonathan on the fraudulent, things about the team. I can't anymore. I don't know.
Oh, they're starting to click, man. They're starting to turn it around.
Yeah, and the NFC. Over the past month of watching the NFC football, nobody's guaranteed anything. So I like our chances going forward. And I'm glad we have the number 1 seed. I don't see that changing considering the Saints have to play the Chiefs this weekend, which could be disastrous for New Orleans. So we'll see that. And New Orleans defense is fire, man. New Orleans got a fire defense. So we'll see if that bounces. We'll talk about that when we get to game picks for next week. But I like our chances going in. There's the NFC is not scaring me except for the Rams. So the defense is fired. Yeah, I don't know about that.
The Rams actually are
defense is fired.
When you look at the NFC, the Rams is one of the most healthiest teams. All these guys are back. So if you're going to be healthy going into the last 3 weeks prior to the playoffs. Man, you know what? The team that is the most healthy is going into the playoff. Most of the time, always is the team that's going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, what you guys have to say about that one? But one thing I have a tidbit to add at the end of this of ending all the scores about 3 particular teams. What do they all have in common? So I will have to say that. And see where you guys' brains are.
Let's move along. Titans, Jaguars. Obviously, Titans been on a little slide. They had to get things back in motion. Derrick Henry, another 200-yard rushing performance. And the Jags are the Jags. It's a division game, though, so like this bodes well for the Titans as far as what they're trying to accomplish. I think they still haven't claimed the division yet because of the Colts and how the Colts, did a little something to them about a few weeks ago. But they're still rolling along. Y'all got any thoughts on Titans Jaguars?
Tannehill still.
Derrick Henry is good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is a game where you get your bonus checks and pad your stats. You get your bonus money when you make all those incentives in this game. This is how you build your incentive. I call it the incentive clause game. When you build all your incentives, you get your.
There's talk of Derrick Henry possibly being talks of him for MVP, offensive MVP.
How many yards does he have? Does he have in total already? Give me
I don't know.
It's
very possible that he would get 2,000 this year. Yeah. I think that's part of the reason why they've been into talks of getting MVP. So he's got to be close. I would think he's within, maybe 1,700. Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. Rail, we'll get back to your question with the next game because it is the Dolphins Kansas City Chiefs. So
he's got 1,532 right now.
15. Okay.
Yeah, I figured he'd be close at least close to 1,600. So.
And speaking of that, just because you brought that up, I have to mention it before I forget when we get to the wait a minute, who is it? Shit, I forgot. I can't remember his name. But one of
Aaron Rodgers. Oh, go ahead.
No.
I'm joking. Go.
There's an offensive lineman for Tampa Bay, cannot remember his name, who is being mentioned for Offensive Player of the Year. Not MVP, but dude is fire. He's allowed 1 sack this entire season. Dude, they showed a clip on him earlier. Y'all look it up, PJ. You will when we get to that game, you can bounce up if you can find his name. Dude is fire. Offensive line play on. He went up against Aaron Donald when they played. Yeah, he's fire. But anyway, let's jump back in. So next game we have Chiefs Dolphins. All right. So obviously we've seen what happened with this game. The Dolphins found themselves after a 30-point or 30-yard loss on a sack and 2 interceptions in the first quarter of Patrick Mahomes. The Dolphins, whose defense we've already claimed on this show, the defense is good. They got a good defense. They had the Chiefs 10-0. What we've also said on this show several times is at some point in the game, in one quarter, the Chiefs are going to score 17,000 points. And whenever it happens, you like it to happen early in the game. So, like, that's what happened in the second quarter, leading into the third quarter. The Chiefs went on an explosion. But actually in the fourth, the game kind of
it closed up.
Started going away from him.
Yeah, started going away from him. The Dolphins made some key plays, a lot of nice passes from Tua, nice receptions, nice touchdown catches, and they made the game close.
Chiefs defense is a little bit suspect.
Yeah, they're not as good as they were last year. Last year they're not as good as they were last year.
They're gonna if they catch the right team that gets on the roll. The only thing that would save them, because they do have quick strike offense. Yeah. But I tell you, man, that defense, boy, they don't want to get in a shootout with somebody because that defense will keep that other team.
Here, we'll talk
that
about
was the question I had. That was the question I had for 4 downs too.
Okay.
I can ask it now, and I can do another question if you want. I don't know, whatever.
Okay, shoot.
All right, let's go. It's who's the biggest threat to the Chiefs in the AFC?
In the playoffs, right? You talking about playoffs, right?
Who's the biggest threat to the Chiefs in the AFC?
The Buffalo Bills, because they can possibly score with them on the same type of touchdown.
And I would say the Browns too. The Browns.
No.
But the
Browns.
You talk about your boy.
No. Look. Like I said, my love is like a water faucet. It cut on, it dripped, and it cut off. So let's get it straight. The problem with the Browns is the Browns' defensive secondary is garbage.
Yeah.
They got a guy on that team though, called I think his name was that Myles Garrett, something like that.
Yeah.
You remember?
Myles Garrett's fire. Yeah, he's
I mean,
Miles Garrett is the truth, but one man can't play everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you watch the game last night?
Yeah, I watched the game last night.
Okay.
You know I did the whole damn game last night. I was at work this morning. Shit, man. People waiting on me to open up the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But check it out.
Yeah.
Though.
Well,
let me break it down to you one time. Let me
Go
break
ahead.
it down.
go
Let me
ahead.
break it down.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns, what they did, they put all their money on the offensive side of the ball so Baker Mayfield couldn't be a bust. So they got high-priced tight ends, which they didn't need. Then they got another extra receiver, which they didn't need. They got too many good running backs, which they don't need because Nick Chubb going to have to get paid, else he's going to be gone.
Oh, he had a night last night.
That Georgia running back. I know Nick Chubb can run the ball. I look what he did to us when he was in the playoff again on you. I was like, yeah, that boy got about 200 yards on us.
Yeah.
You know, so they never invested any money on the defensive side of the ball. Now it's going to catch up with them.
Bills, yes.
I definitely agree with you with the Bills. I think the Bills are definitely, but I said the Browns will give them a run for their money also. So it's all.
That Rail, the thing about they could, but the problem with we're talking about them playing Kansas City. You can't control the clock. There ain't no clock control with running the ball with Kansas City. They will straight up go over the top. You just can't. The only way you beat those dudes is if you can score at the same pace that they do. And but we talked about it before. The Chiefs have been known to have, like I just said, one quarter where they score 28 points and then they can't do anything else for the rest of the game, whether that be the second quarter, third, or fourth quarter. You hope it's not in the fourth quarter if you're playing them because then that's when you get clapped. But yeah, so for your question, Jonathan, I think the Bills, only because I think the Bills defense is slightly better than the Chiefs, and I also think that the Bills can probably they can score at the same pace. You know what I'm saying? Like I
totally agree. I totally agree with you. Like the Bills,
they can score.
The Bills got a fire defense, and they have a really, really smart athletic QB.
Yeah. So and he's
wide
learning.
Receivers, they got the whole package of really, really well-rounded team. More than the Browns.
Coaching. He ain't smart as the damn coaching. The damn organization.
Hey man, he's learning, man.
They're ready to throw his butt out of the league, man. Oh man, they wasted a draft pick on a kid from Wyoming. You know, he wasn't even highly recruited out of high school. That's why I said coaches is important. But okay, since we on this subject, I'm gonna ask you guys this question before we move on.
Okay.
No, go to the next game. I get it next. Yeah.
All right, so the Chiefs pulled one out, as you can see with the score. It was a close game. The Dolphins in the fourth quarter, they tried their best to make that comeback. There was a couple mistakes made earlier, and the fact that Patrick Mahomes threw 3 interceptions and they still won, that's a lot. There's a lot to be said there with their offense.
5 total turnovers in that game.
Yes.
The Chiefs remind me of Golden State back in the day. You know how Golden State would just kind of decide they want to play, then all of a sudden they turn it on. That's the Chiefs to me. They remind me of
that's a perfect analogy because when the Golden State was winning when they were winning those titles, the third quarter for Golden State was ridiculous. They would go into half down 15 points. In the third quarter, they score 50 and game over. All right, so next game. Cardinals Giants, okay. All right, I picked against the little man, and I look like a fool for it, but hey. So Cardinals Giants.
You picked against them?
I think I did because I thought the Giants would be trying to get that playoff spot. So,
man, look, I never picked against
I picked the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I remember now. It was a deliberation. I was deliberating with myself about that.
PJ had the helmet pick, and then
did I pick Cardinals?
You picked the Giants. You picked the Giants.
Oh, that's that.
First time Sloan's ever picked against Arizona.
Sloan put his hat down.
And that was my helmet pick. I think that was my helmet pick. PJ.
I thought I picked Lil Man.
PJ got a little bit of his own voodoo and got the bad helmet pick.
That was a damn misprint. That was a misprint.
Dr. Fade, I appreciate you jumping on, but we'll talk about that when we get to the game.
That was a misprint. Jonathan, that was a misprint, man. You messed up my average, man.
He said that Jack said that's a rumor. Come on, Ravens fan. He said that's a rumor. Nah, look. Mahomes, he did lose.
Let's wait. We're gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it later. Let's go. Giants Cardinals.
Yeah. So Giants Cardinals. Giants defense has been playing fire for the past month.
Yeah.
Good defense, but you know what? I think, and we probably could all be in some type of agreement with this. Probably brought Danny Dimes back too early. Colt McCoy been running this offense, dude. Getting some dubs. Getting dubs. And they bring Danny Dimes back. Oh, Danny Pennies is what we started calling him. And look what happened to him.
Danny Pennies.
Look what happened to him. 26-7. And of course the Cardinals, they have to do these things. Like the Cardinals have to play this good because, as we said, they've lost a lot of games in a row. And at the beginning of the season, they were looking like, for sure playoff team. And now they had to do this. They had great performance. And do you guys agree that it was the wrong decision to bring Danny back and not let Colt McCoy continue to run this?
I mean, you stick with what's good. I mean, but Danny Dimes Daniel Jones was always the starter. I don't want to call. I want to say pennies. I don't want to say nothing. He's the starter though, and he was the franchise before that.
But did you see him?
They're going to start him.
He couldn't even move. He couldn't move,
dude. And then they should have just pulled him. They should have pulled him a lot quicker.
Exactly. Yeah.
No,
you know what I mean? They'd be like, okay, you're not ready, boy. Colt McCoy, come in there. Woo, you know?
Yeah.
They should have never put his ass on the field. That's what they should have done. They should have left his ass on the bench.
I didn't watch the game. Did they keep him in the game?
That's what it is.
They got smoked. Yeah. They came, but they came in that game.
I gotta watch.
They changed the game plan up and everything. Mm-hmm. They weren't. It wasn't a passing game for them. They went out there like, we're just going to run the ball. Ball. He only threw the ball 21 times.
Real cards were good.
If I told you one of those starting quarterbacks was going to throw the ball 21 times and one of those starting quarterbacks was going to throw the ball 35 times, which one would you choose?
Yeah.
No, instead Murray's out there throwing the ball around and Daniel Jones just not being able to move, just trying to hand the ball.
When you switch the quarterback, does the whole offense need to change, Sloan? I mean, you know what I mean? It's because you're running two different packages now because you're running a different one for Colt than with Daniel Jones. So that's harder on your total offensive line. It's harder on your receivers. It's harder on your running backs because it's a whole different package. At least the Patriots, I know that's the way it is. I don't know if Joe Judge is running it the same way, which I would believe.
To be honest with you, Jonathan, it all depends on what is the skill level of the backup. A lot of times, a lot of teams try to get backup that sort of match the type of skill set of the starter. True. So that way, that's not really a large change. Now, the best example of a two quarterbacks on two totally ends of the spectrum. No, not the Ravens, because R.J. Smith, what
RG3
is RGJ, whatever his name is. Him and Lamar, you know what the hell. But anyway, Lamar in the Heisman Trophy, boy, they pretty much got similar skill set. But RJ is just a little bit slower now because he's got a little age, had the knee injury. But they still can run the same type of package now. But the best example of two quarterbacks on totally two ends of the spectrum, as I was saying, is the Saints. You got
yes, that's a good one.
And you got Drew Brees. They totally two different type of quarterback. So the offense had to change dramatically when Drew Brees is playing versus when Taysom Hill is playing. Now, if they would have played your boy, the crab leg boy, Jameis Winston. I'm sorry, man. They would have played Jameis Winston. The offense couldn't stay the same. But Jameis Winston throws a better deep ball than Drew Brees. Oh, man, it's RG3, man. I'm going on chat room, boom. Chat room, boy. It's hard on these nights. Hey, man. Leave me alone, chat room, goon.
So I think we're all in agreement that once he started struggling, dude, he couldn't. I didn't actually see the game, but I saw lots of highlights, and it wasn't a regular Daniel Jones. He couldn't really move around back there because of the hamstring thing. So yeah,
but it's not only on the offense though, because the defense let them score almost 30 points. So
yeah, they did.
The defense wasn't playing well either.
Man, you know what? Here's the thing about in the NFL, man. You put a wounded piece of prey out there in front of a defense,
Yeah.
and they gonna eat his ass up, man.
That's exactly what happened. All right, so next game, Vikings Buccaneers. All right, so
Lord.
Brady looked terrible early. Second half was hitting some of those deep passes. Looked pretty good. Had a nice couple touchdown passes, especially one to our boy Gronk. Did the Vikings?
I'm waiting for you to say it.
What he always
say
what
about Tom?
They were knocking him on his ass early. That's why he was throwing the ball back.
Well, he missed a couple. Yo, I gotta say though, the pass to Evans on the sideline was fire, dude. He dropped that thing right in there. I'll say this though.
Bad arm always get a few good ones every once in a while. You get lucky.
Blind squirrel every once in a while get the nut.
Hey, what's good? Something like that. No, not yet. We'll get to that now. We'll get to that, Matthew.
Chat room ghouls are going in hard on everybody.
They are.
Big
So we also can't. As we talk about this game, we also can't dismiss the fact that the Vikings missed 3 field goals and an extra point.
He should have got cut. They should have never put his ass on the plane when he got ready to leave. They should have put his ass. No, I'm serious. He should have never flown back with the team.
What's his name? The kicker's name? God, I just had it and I just lost it as soon as I started talking about him.
But I should tell you something right there. You don't even know his name. You know let's see that.
Hey, he was fired a few seasons ago. But anyway, so. A lot of missed field goals, missed extra point. The Vikings had a chance. There were some times the Tampa Bay defense came through there and just clapped on second cousin.
Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey. Yeah, Bailey. Yeah. So they came in there and they put him on his back. They had chances at certain times in the game to come back, but Tampa Bay. But you.
Man, I tell you what thing. You pay these quarterbacks all this damn money, and then they get out there and just stake up the joint, man. Hell, they should give him half a paycheck for playing half-ass a football game.
That man should be arrested immediately.
He should be arrested, man. It's a damn shame. I mean,
but BA after the game, BA, shut up.
Yeah, he's just saying too much. Just shut your mouth.
Hey, so Sloan, what's up with BA? Why he talk like that after the game? What he doing during the game?
That boy had too much of that sauce at halftime. What?
Yo,
I got a question. I have a question later. You guys.
Hey, man.
Okay.
You guys know I have the receipts. You know what's so funny? The day in the gym, man, I was talking to somebody confidential, and somebody said, Sloan, I must admit, when you told me about such and such in the weed smoking, it's a scout was over at the house and said the same thing. And the scout asked me, where did you get that from? She said, my source goes, I got it from a reliable source that knows a lot of people in Dallas. They ain't giving no names tonight now because what? Hey, if I say something about some receipts now.
We believe you, Sloan. We know.
Hey, you know I have proved that from time to time. Oh, by the way, man, everybody making it to the game. I got disappointing news. One of our comrades are not going to make that cross the Rubicon this weekend.
No.
So I'm a little sad about that, man.
He said the Rubicon.
The Rubicon. Y'all asked me to go across the Rubicon and do some things and stuff, and then if we only gonna be half a man, we're gonna be, we're gonna be.
Hey, I've been depressed over it all week. I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
I got the news today.
We'll save that for the after show.
I almost bust him out. Shit. I might get suplex next time you see me though.
So Vikings, Bucks, obviously. Okay, Bucks get themselves a dub, much needed. Yeah. So next game, Colts Raiders.
That game surprised me. I picked the Raiders.
We all picked the Raiders, except for Jack.
I don't want to talk about Jack.
Oh,
Jack
Jack.
picks.
All I got to say, Old Man River came on through.
Yeah, he did. So Colts pull out the victory. Yeah, you did. Their running back is fire.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
By the way, tell that chat room, you damn right I picked the wrong game. You know, I messed up. So leave me
No, he said it's okay. Sloan will just give out. He said the wrong.
Damn, I got to put my glasses on. You know how it is.
So yeah, Colts continued. You know what? We'll talk about it when we come up to game picks. But I'll just mention it briefly. Colts are some teams might not want to see them in there just because of their defense. They have a good defense. Raiders. They do have Old Man River back at them.
The Raiders on a slide.
Yeah, dude.
They fired the defensive coordinator right after the game.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they did. Yeah, so they're on a bit of a slide. They had the late game heroics against the Jets last week, but then the week before that we talked about it at length how the Falcons clapped up on them just a little bit. But so Raiders, Colts. They give the Raiders 27 points. The Raiders, they ain't no slouches on offense though. They do have a fire running back and they're tight in this fire. And
what good is the dude if you can't stop anybody?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And
you can't stop the dam from breaking. You screwed.
Yep.
You right.
Weak arm and
It's
all.
just like all the old quarterbacks. If you can pressure the old quarterbacks, any of the old quarterbacks, they're not going to play well.
Hey, let me ask you guys this question: What makes the Colts a good team?
They got a decent defense. The offensive line is good. Their offensive line, yeah.
Man, you think about it. Old Man River had an offensive line when he was at San Diego. You trust Old Man River, boy.
Yeah. Unless he's right, Rail, you're right. If the offensive line is good as they have played this year, that's the only person that can hold them back. Running back's good. They have a couple veterans at the wide receiver position. So yeah, they're good. So next game, Jets Seahawks. Nothing much to see here, to be quite honest. Seahawks.
He came out of the slump.
I'll give him that, but this is the Jets. And the highlights I saw a couple times. The Seahawks, we'll talk about it. I'm sure when we get to these. The Seahawks offensive line is a bit suspect.
All year.
We've been talking about it, man.
Yeah. A bit suspect. Right. So that they almost. If it wasn't the Jets, so here's.
It wasn't the Jets that would have
there's a defensive line in their division that will straight up crush that dude, and they have. So yeah.
What I always say, when you play teams like this, just like I said about the Jaguar, this is when you earn your incentives and all your bonus money. But these are bonus teams. You pad your stats. You make your stats look good for a renegotiation.
It was a rebound game for them too. They need to go in there and pick up the easiest chick in the bar to get the groove back.
That's a good.
What you doing making a reference to for a woman? You know better than that, PJ.
But he's right though. That was a good one, PJ. I gotta give.
I always call them kind of girl. That was Miss Last Night. What's your name?
Yeah, but there is that. So there is a team leading the NFL in points on opening possession or scores on opening possession. 7 straight games scoring on their opening possession.
Say that again.
The NFL. Mm-hmm. Which team is leading the NFL with 7 straight games of scoring on their opening possession?
Green Bay.
Nope.
I said the Colts.
Nope.
Seattle.
Nope.
The Falcons.
The Jets.
It's the Jets.
They scored those 3 points on their opening possession.
Well, wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait a minute, PJ. Now, football is made. You play how many quarters in football?
I'm just saying that it's one of those random.
It is a
crazy
weird stat.
I thought you played 4 quarters in football, though.
He did do good. We'll get to that when we get to that game. PJ, great. Yeah, that's a great analogy. All right, so next game, Falcons Chargers. All right, really close game. Obviously.
Oh man, I'm gonna mind myself right here because it's Sunday, so I'm gonna be nice.
But rookie of the year, man. You know the Chargers got a good team. They just ain't got a head coach.
Yeah, dude. They did have some more mismanagement at the end of the game, didn't they?
Yeah, they man. You know, Soul Brother #1. They won that game because of Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan should be the MVP of that game. Matt Ryan
for the Chargers, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going hard then. Okay,
you know, I got to go in. I actually had permission tonight.
Picks like that, man. 2 late picks. You have the game in your hands. You're driving down the
hard. No, I'm going hard tonight.
Jeez, I mean that crap. That's the one pick I was like, that was a close game. I thought I had that at the end twice. I thought I had that at the end. And those were blatant. It was the same damn throw and the same damn play. He threw it short. He couldn't throw it over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
and,
God!
You know, I had to tell y'all something off camera, but anyway. I picked the Chargers for one reason only.
Matt Ryan put to the Patriots, right? Okay.
You're going to give the gift that keeps on giving. That's all I got to
say. All right, next game, Saints, Eagles. Jalen Hurts comes. Hey, yo, this is this stat is ridiculous alone. Philadelphia had 2 players with 100 yards rushing apiece. Over 100 yards rushing apiece with Sanders and Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts comes out here, first career start, gets a dub. This game, the result of it, with Philadelphia's defense not being what it is, this is why I think the Saints are bounced round 1 of the playoffs. First game of the playoffs, Saints getting bounced. This is why I think that because of this game. You had Jalen Hurts coming in here. First career start, he had some nice plays. He was able to run the football. Obviously, rejuvenated the offense of the Eagles. That's something Carson Wentz he just hadn't been able to do for the past 2 months in the season. And he came out here and played well. This is the Saints. This is why I think me and PJ talked about it. Last time I was at your house, we were watching football. I think the inexperience at the quarterback position in the playoffs, and the fact that the defense is fire. Saints defense is fire, but I just thought it just doesn't – unless you got – Drew Brees would give them a better chance, but with Taysom Hill back there, first game in the playoffs, they can easily be just bounced. It doesn't matter who they're playing. They can easily just be bounced.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you.
They're more fraudulent than any other team now.
Well, I told you guys from the start that when they drafted Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz, because he loses so much, was already unnerved. See, he been playing with the pressure of Nick Foles, the ghost of Nick Foles. Now he has the ghost of Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts is auditioning. Carson Wentz he knows he got his house on for sale. He told the girlfriend, I got to buy the engagement ring next year. Can't buy it right now because we don't know how this money gonna last if I get another team. So
that money's guaranteed.
Yeah, man. But sometimes when you get depressed, sometimes you do some other things with that cash.
Yeah, but if they let him, I think that they keep him into the next season, they only have to pay half.
Yeah.
That's like a $35 million cut that they have to pay. So,
well, he's gonna be a lame duck quarterback come next year. I can promise you that, buddy boy. He's gonna be just like old Trump sitting up there in DC, fantasizing about he winning the damn election. So,
well, that ruling came down today, didn't it, Sloan?
What?
With Trump, that ruling came down today, didn't it?
What Trump said, he won. He gonna have his own inauguration.
I'm saying that the ruling came down today that he didn't. That all the states put in their Their
Oh
vote.
man, that was
The
yesterday.
Electoral College.
Yeah.
About Electoral College. Man, you know what though? But he still said he won because when Mitch McConnell said, "I'd like to congratulate the President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala," and Trump said, even though he might do that, I still won the election. So hey, man, whatever you're smoking, keep smoking.
This is a football podcast. Let's go.
All right, so Saints, Eagles pull it out. Jalen Hurts gets his first career dub as a starter. Saints, the past couple weeks they almost let one slide last week too. So all right, next game, Washington, San Francisco. So Washington pulls out the dub over San Francisco. We talked about San Francisco. They've got some pieces back since all the injuries early in the season, but Washington has defense is fire. We can't look past the defense. Chase Young is
He's a beast.
Chase Young is ridiculous.
He was the one that got old Adrian Peterson cut from the team. Y'all remember that shit? Remember that? I told you he got Adrian Peterson cut.
Oh, man.
He said, man, I gotta go up into Detroit with this fat ass damn Patricia, Pat, whatever his name is. And he said, damn, I got to go. But hey, guys, I have one question to ask you guys. Here's my question now.
Okay.
Do you remember Mike Shanahan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who was on his staff when he was at Washington coaching? Do you know the coaches that were on his staff?
I don't remember. I don't recall.
Listen to this. Listen to this lineup, man. Listen to this lineup. He had a McDermott from Buffalo on his staff.
Mm-hmm.
He had his son, Kyle Shanahan, and he had Matt LaFleur on his staff.
Yeah.
Now listen, okay, I'm gonna break this down for you today. It took 2 years for them to do well with RG3. I got that one right that time. Okay. Then Shanahan went to the Falcons. In 2 years, Matt Ryan was in the what? Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Then you look at 2 years up at Buffalo, Josh Allen is going to be all pro. 2 years. Then when Shanahan went out to San Francisco, he had 2 years with Garoppolo. Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Not even 2 years because of the knee injury.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep. Now think about this. Now look what the hell Aaron Rodgers is doing up in Green Bay. He is lighting it up. Mm-hmm. So what does that tell you about Shanahan's coaching tree?
Shanahan's coaching tree is gold.
Well, wait a minute.
Apple don't fall from the tree, and that Belichick's is all the trees dying, all the apples rot.
No.
Well, what's the comparison you're trying to make?
They can get to a Super Bowl, but they can't win one.
Yeah, but here's
whoa.
Yeah, we're talking Anthony.
Belichick, look at all the. Hey, let me ask you a question. How many coaches for Belichick got caught doing this? What's the boy name? How many coaches got caught?
All right, cool.
One.
Well, wait a minute. Let's keep the receipts right. I got the receipts, baby boy.
Hey, man. We feel you, Sloan. Hey, that stat was looking good until you got to that last part. I was like, wait a minute, what? No. The part PJ brought over. PJ was like, well, they get there, but they can, hey.
Well, how do they get there? That's all I got to say. Wind me up. Bootsy Collins. That's all I got to say. Going to Bootsy.
So in the division, we like to clown on the NFC East. The Washington football team takes the lead. It's looking like, as far as the remaining schedules for those teams, they're looking the most favorable to win that division. Washington wins the game. San Francisco, their season, we've talked about it at length. A lot of injuries, a lot of
Alex Smith got hurt.
Yeah, he did. Little calf on the same leg too. So next game, all right, Steelers, Buffalo Bills, yo.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell you guys?
We talked about fraud teams, right? We talked about fraud teams.
Yeah.
Steelers
You got
are
an old joke trying to throw the ball 50 times in a game. That's what you got.
Yeah, so Steelers running, which is odd to say because they always have a good running game. They always have a fire offensive line. Steelers running game is almost non-existent. So
Non-existent. It never got off the bus.
and so what has happened is it's like now you have an elderly gentleman having to throw the ball 50 times a game.
37 this one.
37, but you get what I'm saying. Like he has to throw the ball a lot, and even though he missed like 99% of last season, he's still up there in age, and he's still not able to just throw dudes off him like he used to be. I know y'all used to watch your boys' defense, Jonathan and PJ, jump on that dude's back and he shrug him off and throw the ball 50 yards. He can't do that anymore.
Man, you know why they got him throwing the ball early? Because they don't want his old butt to take them hits. That's what happened. He won't be standing upright no more. That's what happened to Tom Brady down there in Tampa Bay. They're like, look, man, they trying to throw them 5-step drops, 6-step drops, 7-step drops with them bad legs, man. Man, you heard what Aaron Rodgers said. All he did for the offseason was work on his legs. Your legs go, baby. Everything goes.
Hey, McDaniels took y'all to 6-0, Dawson, and then he didn't do anything after that, man.
McDaniels was trying to do them films. He was trying to do them films up there in Denver. That's why he got busted.
Le'Veon Bell.
Just like that other boy, Romeo.
Le'Veon Bell and
Mangino. That's right. Mangino was up there doing them film takes. Mangino wasn't busted him. Mangino.
Le'Veon Bell and LeGarrette Blount need to be just go smoke some dope in the car.
Man, leave Blount alone. Hey. Blount got 3 Super Bowl rings. Leave him alone.
Yeah, he does.
Leave Blount alone.
I love that.
Blount got food out in the game. Came back. Free
Who?
agent.
No, he got 3. He got one with the Eagles too.
That's right. He won 2. That's what I just said. He won 2 with New England with the film crew, and then he won one legit with
the film crew
with the Eagles. That's all I got to say.
So yeah, Steelers. Like you said, the Steelers. I don't think they're gonna make it. I think. Oh, and this is a huge stat that I heard yesterday or today. Dude, the Steelers played 4 games in 19 days. Ridiculous as far as NFL standards go. Because of the COVID stuff, they're tired. And there's not – and since Kansas City is looking like they're going to get the number 1 seed, there's not an opportunity for Pittsburgh to get that rest before they – there's no rest for Pittsburgh the rest of the way. There's no rest unless Kansas City loses the last 3 games and they win the last 3 games. So
Kansas City ain't losing nothing, man.
No, exactly. So they're tired. I got that, but this is everybody's had to deal with this on some sort of level as far as the COVID stuff goes. So, but yeah, they look tired, and they played against a team who was on the up and up. We've talked about them this entire season. Yeah. The Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen made some.
We talked about him quite a bit. So.
Yeah, he played really, really well in that game. And look, the Pittsburgh still has a good defense, but it's hard when you're tired and you have a quarterback who's learning. And like Sloan says, that's hugely a part of the coaching staff. That's hugely a part of him willing to I guess you could say, take the time to get better as opposed to Carson Wentz just hoping getting better will come to me because I've been here for 5 years. So
Carson Wentz got what you call he has heavy pocket syndrome. your pockets get heavy.
My bad,
you just ain't got nothing left in the thing, baby boy. That's all.
Dawson, he does have my boy Dawson, man. He does have a poster of Peyton Manning, man, on his thing. He loves a Peyton.
hey, chat room goons, you just keep doing your thing, baby boy. I love the chat room goons. My chat room goons.
Super Bowl 43. Oh, that's the Seahawks Super Bowl. Jackie cold-blooded. Jackie cold-blooded for that. He cold-blooded for the yeah. That was ridiculous. All right, so let's just jump back. So yeah, Steelers Bills. We all agree the Bills are playing phenomenal right now. This was a huge test for Josh Allen. Kind of proved himself the same way the quarterback on the losing team did the next game, Monday night game. He went out there.
Here we go, boys.
What?
chat room goons that wanted to talk about this all night so far.
Yeah,
Jack's been talking about it all.
Yeah.
Well,
Before we jump in, Ravens Browns, the best game of the season so far that I've actually been able to watch pretty much from start to finish. Ravens pull it out 47-42. I'll say this before we really get into it. I think that if the Browns would have been able to get the ball with some time, they probably would have scored because it just this game.
No.
Yeah.
Interception.
Yeah, that wasn't on the last drive. At the time, when the Ravens scored and they were able to kick the field goal to get the 3-point lead, at that time there was not enough time. The Browns were clicking on all cylinders.
He never should have thrown that ball.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like Justice League being rated R. What are you talking about? You're damn right. I miss Peyton Manning. He said that Super Bowl didn't happen.
Me and you, we picked them. I picked them. So yeah, we won.
Yeah, Jonathan, we won.
I took the L on that one too.
Yeah.
I took the L on them. Hey, do you guys realize that Lamar Jackson has more wins than any quarterback in the first 3 years in history?
Lamar Jackson?
Yep.
Not surprised. He won 14 games last year.
Yeah, he's 28-7. He's 28-7. He has more than any of the top quarterbacks. I mean, so everybody give him a hard time, man. I was talking to my dad about this. My dad said, "Man, what the hell are you talking about? If the guy, you got to overlook some of his shortcomings. The boy can't throw the ball that well, but he does everything else right, and you win with him. Leave him alone. He gonna learn how to throw football." I was just like, okay.
he didn't have to last night. That boy was running around everywhere.
Yeah.
So what was the
slippery cleats.
on the running game? What was the rushing yards?
The Ravens as a team had about 230 rushing yards.
I'm going to tell you something. The Ravens defense is not good. It's not a good defense. They had probably one of the worst games defensively playing.
The Ravens secondary is decimated, man.
Yeah,
it's not. It was just a bad. It was.
This is. I think they're the Ravens too, and I know they're not in the playoffs yet. They still have these 3 games, and they have the Giants and Cincinnati and so.
Right.
Yeah, so they still have in order to get there, but I think they are also an easy bounce. Just you see what happened to them last year. You were 14-2. You came in there. Tennessee came in there and clapped your cheeks good.
Man.
Yeah, I think here's the thing: is if it
bubble guts.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Lamar had those guts last night, man. He had those bub G's last night, man.
G's.
You see it? You see when they showed him how he ran into the locker room? He was like,
"Oh yeah,
move out the way."
He moved out. The guy was coming out the door. He was like, "Get up, go! What's up?"
And they said cramps. Yo, that's
hard, man.
Yeah, cramps. No, he ate some bad food. He was. Some guy, but anyway, let me just stop, man.
Hey, here's what
when you're testing and you're doing that stuff, Sloan. You're on that gear. When you're on that gear, stuff will move quick, won't it?
Well, look, man. let me refer to my list of signs.
They said all week that Lamar Jackson was having a hard time because he was very fatigued. All he did, was sleep, and all he did was sleep, and he had a hard time recovering from the COVID thing because
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hard. So maybe he had a little bit
and
of
also
to help him out, get him a little bit of energy, and that got the things moving.
You know what he did at that time, that break. They said, "Look, man, we gonna skin pop it, hit it real quick, get on back out there, because we got to have it. We got to have it."
And you know what gave it away? What really gave it away was the fact that when he came out there on 4th and 5, and he had to scramble out of the pocket for that touchdown pass that gave them the lead. No cramps, dude. He was full sprint, and then once he threw it, and Hollywood Brown caught it, he still sprinted up the field. I'm like,
congratulate him.
Yes, so I'm like, where's the cramp
He
at?
might have had cramps. He might have had cramps, but they weren't leg cramps.
They were on
weren't
the.
calf, they weren't
It was a typo. It was the craps. Craps.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. They might. You know what I think they did? I think do they? They gave,
And you guys want me to tell you out? You guys
gave him
want
an
me to
animal.
tell you the scientific proof of the type
them
of
out,
beer that these
shove the
dogs
hose
be
up there.
taking?
You have, dude. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys have ever ran when your stomach's tore up. It's bad. It's not a good.
No.
So if you're
Listen,
fully
man,
striding,
before you
there's
work out now, I
leakages
always-
and there's.
You got to do before you work out, even if you don't
Yes.
have to. Go try.
Yes.
Because I can tell you what, you don't want to interrupt your workout with the big old doo doo. Okay.
No, dude. So like the fact that he was running like that.
Man, I can't believe you. This is a family channel. You be talking about things like that. It's so
I'm just being
Why
honest,
don't you
man.
tell me the woman analogy on it then for the family?
Yeah. So what I'm just trying to describe
Y'all
it.
want
Like,
me to- what you mean a woman analogy? It's kind of like okay, let me break it down to you. It's kind of like the girl you at the club. You know, you rubbing strong. It's getting close to 12 o'clock at night. Everything you got a little tipsy. You know what I'm talking about, John. You've been there before.
Oh, yeah. I sure have.
And, you see the early tonight.
You think that was the first time? No.
She was more like a 4 or a 5. The more drinks you get, she goes up on the chart. By the time closing time, you go, well, what the hell?
That's like Hall Pass.
She
That
will
movie
be
Hall
a
Pass.
10 tonight.
With a girl
Hey,
sitting on the corner
boy,
of the
he's
tub. Oh man.
Lamar's kind of hard to do that for.
Man, wait a
especially
minute.
when he's
You know what? Jeff,
Only
you
one
shut
team.
the hell
Only
up
one
on
team
that.
did it this year.
Man,
Only
look,
one
you
team
can't foul
contained him.
you can't
Yep.
foul no damn Lamar
Who was
Jackson.
it? The mastermind. The mastermind. The mastermind. I don't think what's his name was calling the plays that night.
Bill is so good defensively. He
Bill
even
was
figured
calling
out
the
how to,
plays that
spy,
night.
how to spy his own quarterback.
It wasn't Stevie Boy. It wasn't Stevie Boy. It
Man,
was
you can't spy on Lamar Jackson, man. You are like that's like guys used to try to spy on Michael Vick. Shit, man. Them dudes so damn fast. They get upfield so fast, man. By the time
I'll tell you one though, Brian Urlacher used to give Michael Vick them.
Wait a minute, Brian Urlacher ran a damn 4.4 and a 40. That's why
Tom Brady juked Urlacher.
that big old sucker. Did you see man? But Brian Urlacher ran a 4.4 and a 40, man. Hell, how many linebackers was that damn fast at that time?
Nah, there wasn't
Hey,
many.
wait. How is this game? This was the best game of the season. Everybody's saying this is one of the best football games they've seen in a long time. Before we go on to these rankings,
Yeah. Oh no, it was good. It was good. I like I said, almost from start to finish, I watched the entire game. It was a good game. Not a lot of defense, but then there were a couple of defensive stops. Like when Baker took them down in the fourth quarter and scored, where it made it a 7-point game. Like did their defense held off. Obviously, Lamar wasn't in there, but they held off, and then they came back and scored again, which tied the game up, which brought and then when what's his name came back out there, he got hurt. So there you go, Lamar. Your bubble guts caused old dude to probably tear his ACL because you couldn't stay out there.
Tucker's money.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Tucker's
money.
fire.
Money. But listen, man. Last thing I'm going to say about this game, real quick. The respect that was shown between coaches and between the QBs at the end of the game was great, and it's something I love to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between two rival teams, Baker and Lamar. Lamar saying, talking to him, and they got to exchange numbers again because he keeps changing it, and they're friends. They know each other, and it was good. And then Harbaugh saying that was one of the best games I've ever played, and
Let me ask you guys this question. What are the two quarterbacks that won the Heisman Trophy that played in the Monday night game together?
What other ones?
Yeah, two other Heisman Trophy quarterbacks played in the Monday night game together.
It's been recent too, I think.
Y'all wasn't even born, man. Shit, that was Roger Staubach and Jim Plunkett.
That's the last time?
Yeah, I was a little boy when the game was played, man. I'm dating myself.
All right, here we go. Before we hit our signature midway mark, let's go ahead and hit these damn power rankings that came out. Obviously, New York Jets, number 32, not going to move anytime soon. Even if they win, they probably still stay there. Jacksonville Jaguars, right there with them. They got one dub early in the season, haven't won since. The Cincinnati Bengals, all right, at number 30. No dubs in sight. They're going to stay there. Houston Texans obviously got destroyed by the Bears, so they dropped 7 slots. Detroit Lions dropped 2 slots. Obviously, they lost to us this week. You got the Carolina Panthers dropped 4 more slots after dropping a few last week, so they had a 32-27 loss to the Broncos. Chicago Bears raised up 3 slots. They got themselves a dub against Houston.
I'm the only one to pick the Bears on that one, so just so you know.
The Philadelphia Eagles rise up 3 slots. They get themselves a dub against a very, well, at this point, I don't know how good you can call the New Orleans Saints. The Dallas Cowboys up 3 slots. They destroyed the Bengals. Obviously, you're going to get yourself, and the teams behind them are not good. The Atlanta Falcons dropped 2 slots. You see, it says right there, another poor throw from Matt Ryan. He threw a couple picks in the game, late in the game. The Los Angeles
poor throw, damn it.
Los Angeles Chargers rise 3 slots. They have they beat the Falcons. You get a dub, you're liable to rise on here. San Francisco 49ers drop 1 slot. Obviously, the teams behind them, you can say what you want about them, so that's why it's only a 1 slot drop. And plus, they played against the Washington team that has a fire defensive line. The Denver Broncos up 4 slots after they went over the Panthers on Sunday. The New York Giants drop a slot. They lost. They were looking good. Didn't they jump like 6 slots last week? I think they did, but then they fell a slot. New England Patriots fall 1 slot after a 20-43 loss to the Rams.
I'm ready for the offseason.
So the Minnesota Vikings drop a slot. Obviously, they lost against the Bucks. The Bucks is the decent football team. Las Vegas Raiders dropped 3 slots. I'm surprised it's not a little bit more than that, but considering the teams that are behind them, I see why it's only 3 slots after they lost to the Colts in a conference game. Washington football team up 4 slots, dude. Jump up to number 15, their highest rank of the season after their win over the 49ers. You got the Miami Dolphins at number 14. They don't move, even though they lost, but look who they lost to, the number 1 team, so obviously probably not going to move much. Arizona Cardinals jump up 2 slots after they get their win over the kind of dominated the Giants on Sunday. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they dropped 2 slots, even though they won. Tell me about that one. That's how people think about the Bucks going into as far as the season about to round off. Tennessee Titans go up a slot, 31-10 win. The Indianapolis Colts go up a slot after they get themselves a dub over the Raiders. Cleveland Browns drop just 1 slot. They lose against against Baltimore, as we say, was probably one of the best game of the season that I've watched so far. Baltimore Ravens, obviously, so they just flip-flop places and not much more. Just because of the teams that are ahead of them, you can't really bounce them with that. Seattle Seahawks obviously demolished the Jets, but it was the Jets, so they didn't move at all.
I think 8 and 9 could beat them right now. They could play a game right now, and 8 and 9 could beat.
The Seahawks, yeah. You're absolutely.
They're about to slide.
You're absolutely right about that, PJ. Yeah, they both, especially the game that they played last night. See, the Seahawks defense and their offensive line is not that good. The Rams stay pat at number 6. It's the Rams' good defense. I'm surprised they're not in the top 5, to be quite honest. At number 5, just dropping 2 slots, the Pittsburgh Steelers lost the last 2 games. Like we said, they're tired, but this season I don't think anybody gets that excuse, just because these are these are the times that they decided to play in. At number 4, going up a slot, beaten the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Buffalo Bills played a phenomenal game. At number 3, the New Orleans Saints drop a slot. Kind of thought it should be farther. The Eagles are way back there, so it is what it is. This is the team that right here has me surprised. They're in the top 5, and I'm surprised that other team that who was I talking about? That the Rams aren't there, just because of how good their defense is. All right, the Green Bay Packers, that's us. We're at number 2. Obviously, we won this weekend.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Yes, thank
Hey,
you.
Mike.
Won the division.
Yes, I am. Hopefully, we can keep that number 1 seed. I'd like to have teams have to come to that old 7-degree weather in January. But at number 1, obviously not moving at all, is the Kansas City Chiefs, who it's very difficult and real
Got you,
hard to find a weakness with those dudes. I don't know. Not willing to give up the season. Luck didn't win the Heisman. No, he didn't. He was in the final. Actual, what is it, 4 people I think that year, but he didn't win the Heisman. No, he didn't. He said Luck and Newton. No. Cam won it. Luck didn't win it. Let's see. Panthers had to draft Thomas Davis for. Yeah, they did. They had to find some kind of way to try to keep up with that dude. Luck, no, he didn't. When we get to the Hammer picks, can I get one, please? Because I'm 2-0.
I gotta pick you a trash one because you got kicking our ass.
Yeah. As far as this Hammer's pick goes, so we reached that point in the show. An hour and 17 in. We're gonna hit halftime. Go get yourselves a drink, use the bathroom, eat, whatever you need to do. We shall return in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What up?
You-
All right, you guys.
Hey guys. Hey, by the way, I got a parking pass for us, man. So I'm trying to find it now on the phone. So I got a parking.
I'm gonna reconnect my headset, but I'll be all right. Just go on. Oh wait, you want to do
Can you not?
the 4 downs first?
Yes. You ready for 4 downs?
Just give me 1 second, and I will be. I just gotta reconnect my headset. For some reason, it's not connected.
You take this and you plug it in there.
Here it is.
He has
and they're
Bluetooth.
connected.
It ain't reconnecting. Hold on. I mean, I can hear you. It's through my laptop.
Oh,
Sounds like
hey yo, they showing highlights. Stephon Diggs. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he had a game.
Yeah,
we didn't bring his name up, but he had a
Yeah,
game.
he had a game, dude. At will, like getting open just whenever. What are they showing? Oh, all right. So you ready for 4 downs?
all right, there we go. That works.
All right. So you
Oh
ready?
my gosh, they updated my crap today on my stupid earbuds. They freaking updated it. And it's all screwed up. So, anyways, I'm
What
ready for
happened
4
to
downs. Let's
earbuds,
go.
man?
All right, let's go. All right.
All right, first down. Do you respect Baker Mayfield more as a QB after seeing his play this season?
Yes. Absolutely.
Because I remember we used to dump on him pretty hard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Did you see him in his thing? Well, after last week's game, they asked him about his maturity, and he said, "Well, I just think if I do this thing, will it be stupid? And if I feel like it's going to be stupid, I just won't do that thing."
no, did you see why he's saying that though?
It's a quote from The Office.
Yeah.
Do you know why he's saying that? Okay, so every week, him and his I think he said in the QB room, they give him a quote that he has to put in the press conferences.
Oh, really?
He has to fit it in. So if you look back at his press conferences, he has a bunch of them that have to do with their quotes from songs or verses from songs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that one obviously is from The Office, so he fit that one in there. He had to fit that in. So that's a challenge. He has to do it every week, or else they owe somebody. They owe each other money or something like that. I don't know. It's like a little bet. So it's kind of funny, but no, I totally respect. Yeah, totally a whole ton more respect for him this year. He's playing
disgusting,
like he was expected to play.
No, I like pineapple on pizza. That's fine.
Oh, disgusting.
That's not the segment. This is 4 downs.
No, but dude, Jack just asked.
This is my segment. You're not hijacking my shit. Slow down.
Yeah, I'm with Rel on this one. The last 2 games, but I mean, he wasn't playing like this all season. So the last couple games, so I'm still on the fence on him.
Well, my take on the whole situation is, as long as ODB, wrong guy. I mean
OBJ.
Yeah, OBJ. ODB. Everybody know who ODB is, but OBJ, if he doesn't come back, I think he'll be a better quarterback, because what happened is he holds the ball longer, waiting on him to come open, versus now he's throwing the ball to multiple.
He's going through his reads more, I think. A little bit.
He goes through his progressions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
R.I.P. ODB.
yeah. Recipes ODB.
But you know about Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. PJ, you really surprised me.
How?
Boy,
you
hey,
you like Metallica, but then you talk Wu-Tang.
Cash rules everything around me, man.
Hey, I showed you the boys of Metallica sent me my album. You know that, right?
Yeah. It was fine.
Johnny, you didn't know about that, did you?
Metallica's good, but Wu-Tang is forever. So.
Oh God.
Hook me up. ODB. No, ODB. Oh, dirty bastard.
All right, let's hit us with second down.
Second down. All right. Fill in the blank here, guys. All right. I think Ben Roethlisberger is
tired.
Yeah, tired.
Tired and old. I had to give him 2 more words.
old.
38 years old, man. 38 years old with a lot of injuries, man. Shit, hey, you only going to endure.
Should retire. That old should retire.
He's coming to the end. That's what he is. He's coming to the end.
You think this year's it?
No, he got.
I think he's gonna do one more.
He got 1 more year left on his contract.
He's gonna do one more. He should have done one less.
Yeah, probably. Look,
you guys are cool, man.
Baby, I got your money. Don't you worry.
Hey. Yeah, he lost.
Yeah. He hurting, man. He started off the season on such a so fast and so well, so good that I think it's
I got your money, baby.
Yo, what the hell is that, Sloan? What the hell is
going on here? You better put that back in the cash bag. I gotta go to the bank, man, for that. For your.
He pulled that out of Irish store. It's gonna kill you, man.
You broke into Iris's safe. That's some of that German money.
They don't think he realized that.
A whole bunch of it too, buddy.
Yeah, but they were super dropping the ball the other day.
They were. So I mean, that has something said about it. So, anyways, all right, here we go. Third down. It's a 2-part. All right. If you could golf, and I know some of you don't play golf, Sloan. If you could golf with any head coach, who would it be?
Obviously, the double B.
You think so, BB? I wouldn't want to golf with him.
Oh man, he
does the Pebble Beach. He does the Pebble Beach program. He's good and he's got personality on it. So I've seen him on TV golfing a bunch of times. Yeah.
So man, I'm trying to think, man. BB is tempting, but I want it to be super fun. You know
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be fun. He'd be like, you shouldn't have done that. I'm telling. I told you.
So you golf with BA the first day, and hit up the bar.
Now there you go.
Oh, so now you're throwing out multiple coaches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. BA. Yeah, that would be.
You're on vacation, PJ, down in Florida, like you do. Who are you gonna? You're gonna golf with BB or BA?
Oh,
who would you have more fun with? Oh, you'd pick Belichick all day. You would.
Yeah.
I gotta go BA because I think he probably has one of those fake golf balls that it screws in half and there's a shot in there.
Hey man, but you know what's so funny? You say that though. All the people that I know, these are receipts though. When he's at the golf tournament, he actually has a very good sense of humor, man. Believe it or not.
Oh, BB.
Yeah. I might say a lot of stuff about him, man. If I could play for a coach, I would love to play for him because you know why, man. As long as you produce, you in.
So, who would you golf with? No, so that was all your money from me.
Why you want to get on me like that? Hey, I did not give James Harden a lap dance. I'm sorry. I'm still a virgin with my pussy.
Oh no.
That rule goes.
So, who would you pick? Who would you pick for your coach to go golfing with?
I just told you.
I don't know.
Bill
Who'd you say? Bill Belichick?
Yeah. I just told you.
No. I'd go Mike Vrabel. I'd go Vrabel all day. He seems like a guy's guy. Like he'd be fun. He has some good stories. He seemed really, really fun.
I would tell you the reason why I would pick Belichick, man, because Belichick is a big historian, and I like history, and I think him and I would have some very good conversations because that's what I'm into. Yeah.
He might be like, okay, Sloan, whatever.
I do
I'm
have
gonna get a separate golf cart.
Hey, I do have the intellectual side. So yeah, BA. See, I'm not a drinker, so BA wouldn't think I was fun. So,
No, BA definitely needs a party guy. What about someone like Sean McVay or something? So let's go to the second part. This is a two-part question. Second part: Who would you least like? Who would you least like to go play golf with? Coach. What coach would you least like to go play golf with? I'm starting off with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll wouldn't shut the hell up. I guarantee you.
Oh, Pete, stop chewing the gum in my ear, buddy.
Yeah.
Good job. Good shot, John. Good job. Yeah, let's go.
my least guy would be Matt Patricia. My least guy would be Matt Patricia. I think he'd be a slob.
Just because he looks like he'd smell a little bit. Like he have a stench.
Yeah, and plus, he's probably like really bad at it. So like, you know what I mean? Like he's just
he's a smart guy. He has a degree in aerospace engineering, though. Guys,
it'd be like it's a par 4, and you've done 8 shots. Just pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
I'm going to say Adam Gase because I would hate to be explaining the rules to him on every single play, every single damn hole.
And he'd have the ball that unscrews, and the little thing comes out, and he's like,
yeah. He's like,
or Anthony Lynn because he just show up like an hour late.
Yeah.
Dude, you got the worst time management. I told you.
Hey man, you got to remember Anthony Lynn is on CP time, man. What you talking about? Time management is so bad. He on CP time. So for all you brothers and sisters out there, non-brothers and sisters, CP time, AC, you can explain it.
I wouldn't want to know, man. He would criticize.
I don't think we're going to explain CPT.
Man, chat room food on fire tonight, man. I love it. Chat room food.
Who you got, Sloan? I mean, Anthony. Who you got, Anthony? Least likely. Least.
I think I would have to. Oh man, you know what? Probably. The Panthers coach Matt Rule. Nah, it just seems uninteresting to the point where like I just wouldn't want. You know what I'm saying? It would be like a
awkward
quiet
conversation.
Yeah.
You're riding in the same golf cart together. Nobody says anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way. Yeah, until I see him act a fool in a press conference or something. Because the more you act a fool in a press conference, the more I'm willing to play 12 or 18 holes with you because you got some kind of personality there. But nah.
Yeah. All right, 4th down.
All right.
I asked this question. I think I asked it last year too, but I like that. I'm going to start. It's going to be a whole thing. I'm going to ask it every year. If you could take one college rule and put it in the NFL, what would it be?
15-yard penalty on pass interference.
Yes.
15-yard penalty on pass interference.
Yeah.
See, I like that one. That's a good one. I like the catch rule with 2 feet and 1 foot in.
Yeah.
That would make games more interesting. To me, I would love it. I'm
fine with it. I'm fine with the way because remember they used to have the if you got pushed out,
Yeah. Man, that
I like the 1 foot in though, man, because it would make games more. There'd be more high scores, and it'd be more offense. I would love it. If you want to see some amazing 1 foot, 1 toe drag catches, that would be crazy. That would be freaking crazy.
I like the two toes down, 2 feet inbound.
He's a traditional guy. He's afraid of change. It's okay.
It does make it though. I wouldn't want to change that one either. It kind of makes it
Well, that's why these are. I think your opinion is wrong.
Amateur. The skill set. The amateurs keep 1 foot in. The pros have to put 2 in. That's the difference between the pros and the amateurs, man.
So what about you? What rule would you like to see from college go to the NFL?
Ooh, man. Wow.
If there's any, they said the pass interference. It was a PI. 15
Yeah,
yards.
the PI. Yeah, the PI. Yes.
Yeah, pass interference. I would probably.
There's different overtime, isn't there, in college? Yeah.
Yeah, overtime is. I don't like the overtime in college, so I like all the rules. I mean, that's kind of hard for me to say, man. I mean, even though I am a big college football Mario, but I'll just keep it the same, man. I would change the rules in the NFL though.
It's boring.
What?
Keep it the same.
Well, I mean, what rule I would take to college to the pros? Shit, man. I just like it. I like football, man. I mean, the rules are the rules that they made, because my boy's on the competition committee, so we talk about that all the time. So the rules are there to help the guys have longer careers. The college rules, I don't know, man. I'm just sort of, I like them all. The only rule I would take out of the foot. No, I don't know. Shit. I just don't know, man. I'm not gonna. I know my limitations tonight. I have none. I just grounded the ball. So,
you did. Okay, that's it.
Overtime rules.
4 downs, man.
All right.
4 downs.
Wait a minute. I wanted to go.
And end it with a thud. I thought you'd have one, man.
You got a 2-minute drill, Jonathan?
No.
All right.
We'll save that for the Christmas edition.
Yes.
I got that good one we talked about last week. I'm going to save that.
Oh yes.
So y'all better be ready and bring some enthusiasm.
That's bullshit. Dip.
Oh Lord.
Oh man. So here we go.
Y'all better come back next week, man. Now come back next week. It's gonna be a good one.
We'll be ready. We'll be ready.
Hell yeah. I love that.
So hell yeah, hell no. So I came up with mine really late, right before the show started. So what's his name? The running back from Indianapolis.
Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. Is he the offensive rookie of the year? Hell yeah or hell no?
Hell no.
Who is then?
My boy from Hubert from the Chargers.
Okay. So offensive. Okay, I got you.
Man, hey, he 3 interceptions. He 3 touchdown passes from breaking the record that Mayfield had last year. Year before last. Y'all know that, right? He's 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I got to go with him, man.
So you say hell no, Jonathan? Who you got?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I said Herbert.
Justin Herbert. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, his play this year has just been amazing.
And he with a garbage team.
Yeah.
He's on a garbage team, man. Tuesday's my day off too, buddy. By the way, so that's what I'd say. That damn chat room goon. Hey man,
Zach, you're on your Raven.
When this is all over, all the chat room goons, we need to meet up somewhere when the COVID is over, so nobody won't get infected and do something bad to their families and stuff. So we all need to get together, have a chat room goon get together, and it'd be on me.
Yes, sir.
I take care.
What do you say, PJ?
Yeah, Herbert for sure.
Herbert, yeah. I just thought it popped up on the TV before we started, so I decided to throw it down.
Yeah.
I would say he's in contention, but Justin Herbert is playing ridiculous right now. So yeah, I'd say hell no but I'd say hell yeah to Justin Herbert.
It would have been Burrow.
Hey guys.
Yeah, it would have been Burrow.
I have a suggestion tonight before we move on to the next hell yeah, hell no. What if we would invite a chat room goon to hang out with us on Sunday? What do you think?
if they're able to make it.
I don't know if they're all local, are they?
Well, we'll do that for next year. We'll do that.
Yeah, but next year that'd be an experience for them.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it would.
Yeah, it'd be on me. I take care of it.
Anybody else got a hell yeah, hell no?
I had one that John, it was squashed earlier.
Okay, here's my hell yeah, hell no. Will Carson Wentz get traded during the next football calendar year?
Off season.
Hell yes.
Yeah, he's gone.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. So you think they're gonna keep? You think they're gonna keep the coach and not the player?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though.
Well, they're going to keep the coach.
Won a Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, that'd be the only.
That's the only hook. That's the only hook.
Because
he won a Super Bowl without Carson Wentz.
He's
Think about that.
Yeah,
he won a Super Bowl without Carson Wentz.
I don't want to say he's terrible, but his press conference in the last month have been.
He's not good. He's
no.
Coaches could take a slide too.
Yeah, he's very indecisive in what he says. So yeah,
he's a douchebag, man. I don't like him. Sorry,
of course you don't.
Big old douche.
Of course you don't.
No. He seems like one of those surfer douchebags. You know what I mean? That's what he seems like to me. Just some like surfer douchebag. Freaking getting in on my way.
Hell yeah,
bro.
He's gone. Yes, all right.
You want my hell yeah, hell no? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Would Bill Belichick purposely lose the Jets game so they wouldn't get the first pick in the draft, or it would hurt them to get the first pick in the draft? You think Belichick would do something like that to the Jets? You know how fond he is of the Jets, PJ.
No. He would, hell no, he's not going to lose on purpose.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I say hell nah. That's no.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Nah,
it was a funny question to just think about, though. For a second.
He might cheat, but he ain't gonna lose on purpose now.
Okay, here we go. All right, I got another hell yeah, hell no, real quick.
Go ahead.
Did everybody else go?
Everybody who had one did, yes.
Okay, all right. Will the Patriots re-sign Cam?
No, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Thank you. I just need that reassurance. I think that's why I asked.
I think it depends on what's going to be available.
Watch them do it too. We're all like, no, and then they're like, oh, they re-signed Cam for another year because they don't have an option. They don't have the guy. They don't have somebody else to go to.
I think
it's quite possible, man. Just so
I think
so
they'll come up on somebody. All right.
Now
it's time for the segment that we like to call Asshole of the Week.
What an asshole!
So I'll go first. Steelers defensive coaches during the game against Buffalo, where they were getting clapped the entire game, just kept blitzing. I just can't even. They wouldn't take the hint, I guess you could say, and start dropping more people in coverage. They just kept letting Josh Allen just straight destroy them and would not. They just kept blitzing, and it was not working by any means, as you could tell from the final score of the game. So yeah, for me, it's the Steelers defensive coaches as far as like the plays they were calling. It's just, when you're getting done like that, it's time to. You have to. What we always talk about on here, you have to adjust. They did not adjust. They kept blitzing. They
did not adjust,
and it did not work for them. And Josh Allen tore them apart. So that's my asshole of the week. What you laughing at, PJ?
I actually don't have one this week.
PJ can just go ahead and piggyback off of mine because he agreed with me. I believe he agreed with me. Juju Smith-Schuster. So another Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster dancing on the logo before the game. Last week he did it. This week he did it, and he lost. They lost both games, and they don't look good, man. So, just stop doing it.
they started filming him, and he was like, "Hold on, wait," and like ran over to the,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Call
pretty
him
shitty.
over. That's an asshole move. I mean, to do it after the game, okay, fine.
Yeah.
If you can actually get caught there doing it, without getting your ass beat by the opposing team.
The home team.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean, that'd be the way to do it. Don't do it before the game. Don't do it before the game, man. That's just an asshole move to me.
I put it like this. My asshole of the week is Doug Peterson. He gets in the press. Yes. Let me tell you why, man. You want to kill your team.
I got a surfboard back there.
He gets in front of the team and say Jalen Hurts is a born leader and start talking stuff like that, man. What do you do to your team, man? What do you do to your team when you're supposed to have a franchise quarterback? He killed that boy confidence, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
He destroyed him. He should have left that one alone. That's an asshole move, man. It's like he got his new flavor of the month. But see, here's the problem. Jalen Hurts is not Carson Wentz is a better thrower, but Carson Wentz has some mechanical issues right now. His footwork is terrible.
Yeah.
That's why he's throwing the ball back.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So and that's where I say, man, well, your coaching is terrible.
That's coaching. Coaching. Yeah, I was just going to say that's coaching.
You don't throw a kid like that under the bus, man. You just gave him $186 million. Come on. That's an asshole move, man.
Yeah. That's as a coach. Yeah, as a coach for that was. I will say this: we didn't even talk about it when we talked about that game. Carson Wentz has been straight destroyed this year, and everybody wants to go to the offensive line ain't good. Yeah. Guess how many times Jalen Hurts has been sacked since he came in? Zero times. So is it the offensive line or is Carson Wentz not that good? All right. So yeah, that was when I heard that stat, I was like, because I would give a lot of credence to the offensive line not being that good, but I forgot all about that when we talked about that game. So yeah, anybody else got an asshole of the week?
We're all assholed out.
All right, y'all. It's time to finish out the show with what we call game picks. PJ, you ready to pull those helmets?
I am. I am.
You mother. You want to know who did what last week?
Yeah, go ahead. While he's picking the helmets, tell us.
All right, me and PJ went for 10-16, and you and Sloan went 9 for 16, and I don't have Jack, so I don't know what Jack did, but
he's still.
So basically, John, we're all still where we are. So you're going to pick for me, PJ. The Cardinals.
You got the cards.
Nice.
Okay.
This will be Anthony. Sorry.
Yeesh.
Gross.
Remember when we used to celebrate that?
I was writing. Who'd you get?
I got the Patriots.
Oh, right. Oh, they're playing the Dolphins though.
Who is that?
That's Jacksonville.
That's me?
Yeah, that's you.
DJ, you suck, man. What the hell you doing, bro?
Man, you like setting this up for yourself, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's me.
Who they play the Giants? The Ravens play the Giants this week?
The Jets, right? No, Jacksonville.
Who'd you get, PJ?
Baltimore.
PJ, you bull driving, dog.
And Jack's got Washington. He wanted a pick. He got it.
Oh, no. Who's Washington playing? Let me see. Oh, they're playing the Seahawks. Oh, yeah. That's actually a good pick.
Yeah, it is. Because Washington's defense is on fire right now.
Yeah, and the Seahawks.
Head coach Rob Rivera got them boys playing.
Yeah, he does. Which is. Let's see.
John got the cards.
All right. Now that we got those helmet picks in, let's go. You ready, Jonathan?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go. First game, Chargers, Raiders. Raiders need to bounce back like nobody's business if they try
Thursday
to make the
night
playoff. Yes, I'm going to go Raiders.
in L.A.
Yep. No, it's in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going Raiders.
I'm going Raiders.
I think it was supposed to be in L.A., but, California said, nah, no team sports, so.
No, I'm sorry. It's in Vegas. Yeah, it's in Vegas. Yeah. I'm gonna go Chargers on that one.
Oh, okay. Taking the outlier. All right, Bills, Broncos.
JP going Chargers with me.
All right, Bills, Broncos.
I think we all going Bills on this one, aren't we?
Yes,
I'm going
Bills.
Buff.
Yeah, Chargers. Here you go. All right. Next game.
What's Sloan picking the game before? Las Vegas or?
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Everybody going Bills on that?
I'm going Bills.
Okay.
All right, next game, Panthers, Packers.
JP, what you got? Put it up.
In
These are 2 Saturday games too, guys. So just so you know. Okay. Bills.
Yeah, the Packers game is on. Yeah, it's Saturday night. Yeah.
These are all
yeah.
Saturday. These are 2 Saturday games. Kind of crappy Saturday games, man. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean considering the competition, but yeah. So Panthers, Packers, I'm going Packers. Obviously that's a given. Chargers. Jack says Chargers, he says Bills. He also says Packers. All right, so here we go. Next game, Texans, Colts. I'm going to go Colts.
I'm going Indy.
I'm going the Colts.
All right.
So I got the Packers too. Did nobody missed that one? Did we?
I already wrote it down. I figured out who you got.
Yeah. All right, next game, Jets, Rams. All right, I'm going to go Rams here.
Rams all day long.
I'm going Rams.
Let's see what we got here. He says, Colts, I trust old man River. Yeah, especially against that type of competition. All right, next game, Lions, Titans.
I'm going Titans on this one.
Yeah, I'm going Titans.
Yeah, I'm going Titans.
Tennessee, for sure. For sure.
For sure. All right, so we all going Titans. Next game, Bucks, Falcons. Okay.
Ooh.
You guys are going to be there live and direct. This is kind of hard, to be honest. It's
Really? Is it hard for you to decide this one?
Oh yeah, I'm not. I said the same. I said the same thing PJ said a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm going Bucks.
Yep. Just can't trust them Falcons. Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks too.
I hope they air this on the freaking big screen while we're there. Our picks.
All right. And this Jack says Bucks. He's going Bucks too.
Who are you picking Atlanta, John?
What?
Are you picking Atlanta or are you picking Tampa?
No, I'm picking Tampa, please.
Jags, Ravens. All right, I'm gonna go Ravens.
I'm just gonna write Baltimore on everybody except for Sloan.
Oh yeah, because he got the Jags.
Yeah.
All right, next game, Patriots, Dolphins. Obviously, you know who I got.
I'm going Dolphins on this one.
They're fighting for that playoff spot, man. Legit.
I'm going Miami because the Patriots just can't win in Miami, no matter what, at late in the season.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Even fluky.
What'd you say going on this one?
Miami.
Sloan's going with Miami too?
Yep.
I would, but my pick has been given to me.
I'm gonna stick with you.
With who? The Patriots?
Jack's got
Yeah.
I'm going Patriots, and Jack's got Pats too. Thank you, brother.
Oh, is it Jack? Jack said Pats. All right, all
Yeah.
right. They might come in there and just trample the rookie. Who knows? All right, Bears Vikings.
It's going to be a good game, man. I'm undecided on this game.
Yeah, it's so hard, man. Let me flip.
I forgot about Belichick's record against
I'm
rookie QB.
going with the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go. Oh yes, definitely going Vikings. It's in Minnesota. They play inside, so.
PJ?
Yeah, Minnesota. I got them written down with the question mark, but I'm going to take the question mark out.
I'm going Bears.
Jonathan trying to catch that leg. All right, next game, Browns
Last
Giants.
week with the Bears. I'm going to do it again. And I don't think Washington would give Vikings run for their money. So
Okay, so Browns Giants. This is a Sunday. This is a Sunday night game. Let me just mention that, which is odd considering the two teams. But 8:20 p.m. Browns Giants. I'm gonna go Browns because we mentioned them. We just talked about them just a little bit ago, and they're on the up and up. And even though I think the Giants defense is fire. I don't. If they continue to play Mr. Dimes there, I don't think it's going to turn out too good for him.
yeah, I got Browns also. I don't think the Giants are in the right place right now. I don't think they're clicking. I think the Browns are clicking. The Browns look like they're playing well, so I'm gonna stick with it.
I'm going Cleveland.
Who you got, Sloan?
I'm going with the Browns.
Understandable, Jack.
I'm going with the Browns.
Going Browns. Yes, sir.
All right, next game, Seahawks, Washington.
PJ, you're going Browns too, right?
Yes.
Yo, this game here is interesting.
Yes.
Washington's defense is playing really, really well right now. Seattle's isn't, and Seattle's offensive line, and Washington's got this dude who plays at the end.
How is Washington playing so well? Why? Why do you think?
The coach they finally bought into the scheme.
Yeah, and the defense is fire.
Right. Robert Barra, he even said in the press conference, said the practices have been sharper and the guys got it.
It's the coach, man. It's the freaking coach. And they're playing in Washington?
Yeah,
they're playing
I'm going with
You know what?
I'm going with the football team.
I'm gonna go Washington, man. I'm gonna go Washington. I'm going Washington.
I'm going Seattle because I don't know how good Alex Smith is going to be, and if Dwayne Haskins has to play a whole game, I just don't know.
You know what? I'm going Seattle. I'm changing my damn mind. I'm going Seattle. I'm going Seattle with PJ.
I'm sticking with Washington. All right.
I'm
I picked them a couple weeks ago, and they beat the Pittsburgh. So here we go. All right. So next game, Eagles, Cardinals, Battle of the Birds, a bird cage match. You know what I'm saying?
So.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm going little man.
Yeah. I think as a starter, Jalen Hurts gets his first L. I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Let's just make it a clean sweep and go Arizona all the way across the board.
All right. Next game.
Oh, JP picked the Eagles.
Oh, Jack. He said the Eagles.
I'm calling him JP.
He can't. Yeah. Let's see. Philly. Yeah. All right.
Next game, Chiefs Saints. Saints. I don't care where it's at. Oh no, Chiefs. Did I say Saints? My bad.
Yeah.
I meant fucking Chiefs. Whoa, I'm tripping.
Wow, he really wants that. He really wants that.
I was like, wait.
No, my bad. Chiefs, and I don't care where it's at.
You drinking that hard stuff tonight, man? What you doing?
Nah, man. I just had. I didn't even finish one whole beer this entire episode.
Chiefs all
Get
day
the hell
long.
out of here. I'm on like my third. Okay.
Man, we used to pound a 12-pack easy.
Chiefs. Yeah. Nah.
PJ, you going Chiefs too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. Yeah, I think that's across the board. Super Bowl champs. Sloan
All
Chiefs.
right.
Sloan Chiefs, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right, 49ers Cowboys. Oh man, this might end up being a pretty interesting game.
Yeah, I'm going 49ers on this one.
Yeah, I'm going 49ers
Yeah,
too.
I'm going 49ers.
I picked San Francisco myself.
Yeah, so that's a
I'm
sweep.
not picking the Cowgirls ever again.
And obviously the last game, Monday Night Football, which
I'm just going to go ahead and write them down.
yeah, Steelers. I'm thinking the NFL thought during making the games that they thought it was going to be the Steelers versus the fire rookie quarterback, and he's not there, so that might end up being ridiculous. But yeah, Steelers. Oh, it might end up being really bad. Ugh. Or it might end up not being really bad because them dudes can't catch the ball in Pittsburgh right now. So it might be ridiculous for other reasons.
Jack, I got your picks. I got your picks written down there, buddy.
All right, Jack. It says Steelers,
I got
49ers, Chiefs. Yeah. I can't believe I almost put Saints. What the hell? I'm glad you asked me to reassure
You said
you.
Saints. I was like,
Yeah, what?
So McCaffrey's not going to play this week. They're basically ruling him out already.
Yeah, he's not playing Saturday.
Would you, if you were the team, would you just shut him down for the rest of the season?
Yes. They're not making the playoffs. There's what are they even talking about right now? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that's the show, man. We appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate the chat room goons for chiming in. You know what I'm saying? Giving us hard shit about Sloan, misspelling, saying names. Sloan.
You know what though? I missay a lot of things in this world, but my accuracy is correct. So that's all I got to say. All my receipts are cashed in. 100.
They are. We do know that. Yes.
Ain't got nothing to say about that. But anyway, chat room goons, I love you guys, and keep going hard on me because I love it. I love it. And
We
by
all
the way,
love it.
and I did not do any dancing to get that money, and I'm still a virgin with my pussy. So that's all I want to know.
PJ,
Hey, good night.
Hey, hold on. What did he say? He said
don't go
Sloan.
nowhere, Sloan.
He said Sloan, who is RJ.
Come here. Let's see.
The Celtics probably out playing.
Come here, Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Celtics
they're
are
playing
right
this
now.
season. They have 2 preseason games. They're
Come
playing
here.
right now.
Come here.
I don't even know what it looks like right now, though.
Come on, up. Come on, Pittsburgh. Come on. Hit the Pittsburgh.
You got me all about that Celtics game right now against the 76ers.
Oh, you looking at it now?
Yeah, we're down. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. We'll see you next week for the.
Yo, Jack, help me up. Hit me up about the basketball podcast. I'm ready to go.
Basketball. Man, hey, I guess I just come on that beat. I'll be trolling. That's all I
Oh, that's fine. We need the color guy. You know, the
I
guy
know
that,
where all the best. Hey, I tell you guys this. I know where all the basketball players hang out when they come to Atlanta.
Ooh.
I know where they hang out too. No, I don't.
No.
The cheetah-
All right, you guys. We'll see you next week, which will
long time. I know how to play the game.
pretty much be our
Hey, Pittsburgh.
pretty much going to be our Christmas episode. We will see you guys then. Peace out until next week.
Everybody know Jesus was a side, baby.